It's been one of the most controversial elections, and there's the very large stakes for what is most important to me is the future Supreme Court candidate choices. I don't mind saying that I voted Republican for Donald Trump, and it's not that I just completely support all his views on all issues. It's just that I'm going to stand with the party.
I think it's important to always vote. I voted ever since I was 21 years old, and I'm 69 now. I think I understood what the candidates were, and I voted my conscience.
I voted for Trump. And the reason I feel I voted for Trump, and then I'm getting a lot of, are you kidding me? You're Mexican, and me coming from an immigrant family versus, I'm going above the wall thing. It's going to take a lot more for me to think, okay, this man's going to build a wall to keep me from my family. I'd rather, how can I say, I am a Democrat, but I voted for Republican president. I feel Hillary has lied to us, and knowing what this country is and knowing what my family comes from, I couldn't see myself voting for somebody who has lied to the country.
I voted for Hillary. I think Donald Trump is insane and he's a maniac. So that's why I voted for her. It's liberating. It gives us faith that someday there will be a woman president.
I mean, I know a lot of Americans feel like there's not really a good choice right now. So it's just tough, if you're against someone, you get out there and place your vote. Hopefully you can make an impact. Just gotta hope for the best, I guess. I just did straight party, Republican. That's how I always vote. That's how I grew up, so that's what I chose.
I voted for the Libertarian Party for president due to the fact that I believe they get 8% of the vote. They qualify for government funding for campaign in the coming years, which by then they'd be able to send a candidate to each of the debates in the next elections and move into more of a three-party system. And hopefully from there, although I'm not a big libertarian supporter, we could advance into a multi-party system other than just dominated by Republican and Democratic.
I voted for Donald Trump. As a veteran, watching her and how she interacted after people were killed and murdered in Benghazi, and for her to come out and say, what does it matter now? It mattered 100%, and those are questions that I had to answer as a leader in the Air Force. To my airmen is, hey, we do have your back. People up the chain of command do have your back. They're not all people like Hillary Clinton, so I believe that she is a bad leader and is a corrupt individual, and I don't think Donald Trump is that way.
For me, one of the biggest issues was the pro-life as well. Absolutely anyone who chooses to not be pro-life perhaps doesn't have the rest of the citizens in their best interest. I think it leads to a lot of bad things, and I just couldn't vote any other way.
I voted for Hillary Clinton and Tim Kaine because I believe Hillary is the most qualified candidate by far to run for president, not just in this election, but in lots of the last elections we've had, to be quite honest. Plus, I would like to go on record as having cast my vote for the first woman president. Makes me very proud that I was able to do that, and that my daughter, who just voted for the first time, also did that, and I feel like it's a really big step for America, and it makes me very happy.
As far as how I'll feel, I still don't know. I kind of have just resigned myself that, we survived the last couple of elections when people thought the world was going to implode, and people are going to think the world's going to implode again no matter what happens, but I just have faith that we're going to survive. I think that there's going to be a lot of backlash and a lot of angry people regardless of who's elected for president, but hopefully we can come together and work together to succeed and have the life that we want.